Yeah, I wanted to do this quick update because I was just watching a video. Apparently, Elon Musk was at the White House at the Oval Office today with Trump, and he was explaining, what they were doing with Doge. I put the link to the YouTube video in the description here, so check it out. But he starts off with this rambling thing about what is a democracy. A democracy is like people vote and they send their representatives to carry out, whatever it is they voted for, and we shouldn't have this unelected bureaucracy controlling things. He happens to be unelected too, and he's right in the middle of it right now. Then he starts going about, we're spending, we have a 2 trillion deficit, which is wrong. It's not 2 trillion. It's about 1.5 trillion. Well, let's even use his number. We have a 2 trillion deficit. That has to be dealt with immediately or the country's going to go bankrupt. Come on, man. Seriously? This is getting ridiculous. You're talking about a country that issues its own currency where all of its liabilities are denominated in the US dollar. It can't go bankrupt. This is just idiocy. If you don't see how fucking stupid this guy is when it comes to this topic, this subject. Then the other thing is he's saying, and you know what's incredible? That we're paying more on interest right now than the whole defense budget. Well, first of all, I bet you're getting some of that interest because a guy with 420 billion in wealth, I'm sure you got some treasuries there, Elon, buddy. And second of all, why don't we just stop paying interest on treasuries? You don't see that? What is the reason that the United States is giving out money to wealthy people and financial institutions, literally paying interest on its own money, which it has the unlimited capacity to create? You want to eliminate a trillion, right off the bat? Stop paying interest on treasury securities. The only function of treasury issuance, as I've explained here a zillion times, is a reserve drain. And the only reason you have to have a reserve drain is because banks, because of regulatory requirements, reserves piling up in the system, banks have to have capital. If you allow reserves to pile up in the system from government spending, which is what happens, and if you don't drain the reserves, you throw the entire banking system into insolvency because they're going to be, they're not going to be able to comply with the regulatory requirements. These are easy fixes, man. These are easy fixes. The guy, he was just rambling. Then he talks about, we went into the, you'll listen. We went into the Social Security system and we found this guy who's 150 years old. I think he's probably dead. Dude, okay, fine. So you canceled, whatever, a $1,500 a month payment for a country that spends $7 trillion annually. What are we talking about here? Really, folks, this is so ridiculous. And then it's again we're doing this to restore democracy to the people. And I'm just going to repeat, I better fucking see something out of this, okay? If this is just saving dollars for the government, which is a dollar issuer, this is insanity. This is just completely stupid, idiotic. Check it out. I put the link in my description there. Bye.